then you can always, like, then you can't come back to them for an easy meal. So that's what I think is best for you. Attack all the alpha creatures, because you actually get a part from killing the alpha creatures. Or socializing them. But I never socialize in Spore. I mean, I used to do that, but now I don't, because I just started doing carnivores again, because like, on my first Spore world that I ever created, I was a carnivore, and I didn't do very well in the tribal stage. But after a whole bunch of... Oh yeah, I attacked this. But like I said, like, after a whole bunch of attempts, attempts on omnivore and getting to the space stage as an omnivore, I finally decided that it should be time for me to start life as another carnivorous species. So I do have another world that I play off camera, that I've gotten the most progress on, but, and that's as a carnivore, but, so I think that on easy mode, the tribal stage is the hardest if you're a carnivore, and when I get to the tribal stage in this world, I will show you why, but for now, just watch me cheese this alpha. It doesn't, I mean, it works out pretty well. The spit actually poisons your enemy if you continuously just spit at them. Like, as long as the purple puff particles are around your enemy, then that means they're poisoned and they'll keep taking damage. Like, see right there? Right there. That is what you can do if you want to whittle away at a creature. But, like, it doesn't work so well if the creature has charge, though, because, if a creature has charge and you spit at it, then the creature will charge at you, and you can, and it will stun you. So, that's not a good plan if you're fighting a very strong creature that has charge, but, yeah. So I'm going around killing these alpha creatures because I want parts, and yes, I know that I just said that I should save them for later, but these creatures are not... But if I only kill the alpha, I'll still have the other creatures for later, and there we go. And this is the alpha, in case you were wondering. But, yeah. And I know I will pick up those bones after. Feast on his meats. I love his meats. The meats are the best part of the creature. Because that's what you eat. That's the part of them that you eat. Yes. Spice geyser. Look at that. Now, if you didn't know, for all you guys... Oh, yeah, attack these guys first. Okay, just that quickly. And narrate this part. Good. Love me some good combat with the preens, which is actually what they're called. These creatures are called preens. And if you didn't know already, I don't create these creatures. Like, not all of them, at least. I might come into contact with some of the creatures that I have made. Like, right about here, you can see them. See those, like, humanoid fingers in the background? I made those. You might be able to see... You might see them into contact... we might come into contact with them later, is what I was trying to say. But either way, I'm just gonna keep walking around and collecting bones, because that is the best way to get fossil parts. No, not fossil. No. That's the best way to get parts in the early stage. Just keep picking up bones, and then eventually, when you have enough DNA, which I do right now, I have like 43, 42 or something DNA at then go upgrade your creature. So I'm just heading back to my nest. Oh, and yeah, I love these trees. Like, I've never seen a tree style like this before in the space state. You know what would be really cool? Like, if you could go into the creator mode, and you know how there's building creators and creature creators? Well, there should be a plant creator, too. Because, like, Maxis has published all these plants, which published means released into the world of Spore when you create it. Because, so you should be able to have a plant creator. And I guess it just turns gray here. Yeah, I guess it has a kind of sucky transition there. Okay, so, creature creator. Sorry for the bad transition. I might need to work on that in the future, but now is not the future. Now is now, if you didn't know already. Okay, new mouth. We need a stronger bite force. So, stronger bite force. Just waiting for the time when there we go. Put on the manglefish mouth, which is actually what it's called. I know all the names, like all the names of the Spore mouths. I think I do. I'm pretty sure I do. I know a lot of the names of Spore parts. And don't worry, we're gonna change the spike in a sec, because I do not like my Spore creatures with parts that phase through their other parts. I do not like it when it does that. But unfortunately, people have abused that part of Spore and have decided to make a bunch of creatures that phase through each other. Yes, I know, for all of you logical people out there who might be watching this, I do not like it too. And if you're anything like me, you don't like it at all. But yeah, I'm adding these detail parts because I like them. Like some of you might say that's a waste of DNA, but I just like them to make them logical. Like you can't have a creature without some good nostrils. Yeah, and I'm replacing my eyes because I cannot walk around with those big goofy eyes on my head. That's not going to be acceptable. I need better eyes, like these eyes, these intimidating eyes on stalks. Yes, imagine running into this creature in the wild. It would be aggressive and attack you on sight. It would spit venom at you from its tail, and then it would bite you to death. And ears. I need ears on this creature for decoration. Yeah, I'm not going to use that part yet. I'm planning it for my creature in the future, but now is not the future. Now is now, like I said before. No, I'm just gonna undo that because I can't afford any of the better weapons, and I also can't afford a better spitter, so these weapons are gonna have to do. I can only afford a better bite. But you know what I can also afford? Better feet, which allows me to sprint with this foot. Yes, I am now able to sprint with the benefits of placing that part. And yes, I know that the other, my front legs have the normal feet on them, but I'm gonna change that sometime soon. Yes, and test driving. Test driving is the most important part to make sure that your creature does not phase through himself or herself, depending on who you are. Okay, moving on from that dialogue. It looks pretty good. It walks pretty good. It moves around pretty good.